hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is line to left. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No error. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings.
Popped him up. Rendon has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that's in there for a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is all set to start the 9th in this one. So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Booyah!
The bat, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie.
And he hits it hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Teoscar.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodwin is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Jake Diekman enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. A high fastball is in there. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, this club was not the least bit intimidated by the hostile environment they certainly walked into, as they dominated this road series from beginning to end.
Yeah, they sure did, D-Row. I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than getting a series sweep in somebody else's building? This is a big win for this ball club, and I expect to see them walking tall into the next series.
We've got a good game going here between two clubs that seem to be for real this year. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Taylor Ward. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Acuna will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
As a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Popped up, and no one will track it down. Martin is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is going to have room out there as he puts the... Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Duvall becomes out number 2 this inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Freddie Freeman will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Freddie Freeman.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hermosillo leads off second with nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Into the box now, Jason Castro. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Castro has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Shot to third. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Hansel Robles comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 57.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Robles playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 2-2. Fouled away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Riley takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? Here's Cameron Maybin now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Number 14.
0-1 the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled off. Stays alive, still 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful. Because
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hermosillo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. All set for the start of the inning. Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rendon in foul ground. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Fletcher shading to his right, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
1 down, 1 down.
In the air now, out to left. Upton on the move.
Yeah, here we
He
go.
gets there, and that's the second out.
No runner, no runner. Got it.
Victor Reyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Tigers, number 22, Victor Reyes.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maybin. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Ball.
And there's a fastball well off
Playing
the plate
slow.
inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting, number 14.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Row, that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
The Halos have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it.
And it's a testament to this team's character and focus. They've had their eye on the prize from day one, and what little adversity they have faced this season has been handled with the poise of a champion.
Totally agree, D-Roll. This team has a strong sense of who they are. With a nice little cushion at the top of their division, they could be really hard to chase down.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hazley on second. Harrison at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprising.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 bases. Adam Morgan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. Harper is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Albert Pujols will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Albert Pujols.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back. Booyah! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius has it, and there's out number 2. In now, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
McCutchen will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Robles has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch. Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Philly down to their last strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great record.
Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. He brings it in, and the Angels have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
Stepping in, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now, and a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lifted the other way to left center. Upton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And the tag's there. He's out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, not great. He's 1 for 8. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Heineman is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slow grounder to first. He's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Justin Upton now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. High and deep to right center. Solak's on the move. At the track, the wall. Booyah!
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Frazier is there. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Digging in, Rougned Odor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Todd Frazier stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing it.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hansel Robles is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Now that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Solak. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And there's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike.
Poor effort for him so far in the ballgame. In there, strike 2. Solak, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. So Cody Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, David Fletcher. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Solak is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good baseball works, though.
He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels leave one. They hold on to a... All set for the bottom of the ninth. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Elvis Andrus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline. Ready on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Last shot for the Rangers in this one, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Simmons is there. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tommy Pham is in the lineup after they beat the clock to acquire him just before the trade deadline. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the left fielder, Tommy.
Now here's the pitch.
Pham.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw is wild and it gets away. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but
back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Smith. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Booyah!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Tommy Pham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Find it.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this after being traded. It just makes it so much easier to settle in and hopefully have a bunch more games like this one.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
J.P. Crawford.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. No hits to this point. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And another foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Daniel
4-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Daniel Vogelbach is sent packing for the second out of the inning. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And now we'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. Canning is there, and he has it. New inning set to get underway. Now to the plate, Evan White. He went down on strikes last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. A ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready with another two-strike offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
On you. Take it. Take it.
Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. First delivery to him on the way. Malik Smith is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. And Boyd just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second base.
Hit hard towards second, but he's right there to glove it and let the celebration begin.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance right there. A complete game no-hitter, and this one's going down in team history.
Total masterpiece. He had everything working, and he saw it all the way through the end. What a thrill for this organization and its fans, and what a shot in the arm to this team.
Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder. In now is Anthony Rendon. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit high and deep out to left field. Booyah!
Well, teams have absolutely...
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Rendon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drives it the other way to deep right, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rendon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side... Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Way to rip, baby. Nice hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands.
Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Rendon turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? George Springer the next to hit. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Next to the Astros.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Another one sent foul. No runs, no hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he fouls this one off. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, we got 2.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Let's go right here.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it.
Mine.
1 out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Fouled off. The 1-2.
That's out.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. In there, 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. They get a couple of runs. Cannon Middleton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 99, Keenan.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
Standing in, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! The Angels are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game?
Well, when I asked one player how it felt to be on the verge of closing out the division, he said, "It won't feel like anything until we get it done. Ask me then." So these guys are all business. They're trying to treat this like any other game. But don't be fooled. Behind those restrained words, you can sense the excitement and anticipation. A lot of hard work and persistence could come to fruition today, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gone to lead off the inning.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 3-1.
Hey! We got a full count. 3-2.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hermosillo is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Up next for the Rays, Michael Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he popped him up. Back into and first, and no one will track it down. And a fastball.
Started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Settling in now, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box, David Fletcher, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fletcher stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Now the 2-0. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Peter Fairbanks enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 29, Peter.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Here's Justin Upton now. Liner toward right center, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. This is line to left. Meadows is there, and he puts it away to stop. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hermosillo is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Ranging back is Goodwin,
but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the Angels are moving on. They've won the American League West. So the Angels get the win, and the celebration can commence.
No doubt they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. And what a thrill for this team and their fans. Do we need to remind people of what the expectations were for this team coming into the season? Not this year, not close. What a story, guys.
No doubt, D-Row. They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long, and it's great to see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this team.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Goodwin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Haniger, playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The next 0-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Mariners are down in order. So stepping in, Jake Fraley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping up now, Evan White. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Malik Smith the next to hit. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And now he'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Shed Long. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now
the 2-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-1 home. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. And not what these folks were hoping for as he's set down to start the home 9th.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that misses ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Pitch number 100 on its way.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan McBroom. He singled his last time up. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's 0 for 5. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. Dozier scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready to begin the 8th. Brett Phillips will bat next. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Hunter Dozier digging in now. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he is in there. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To second for one, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. In is Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Greg Holland enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Anthony Rendon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. One away. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Here's Albert now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Holland rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So striding in, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And digging in now for Kansas City, Maikel Franco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hansel Robles, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 13.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Robles, playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ryan McBroom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. KC down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Trevor Rosenthal enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 40, Trevor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Upton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 home. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Reined in. And there's one away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Angels down to their last strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The payoff pitch struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble. The Halos have built themselves a formidable margin atop the division. For a report on how they're handling their success, let's pay a visit to our friend Heidi Watney. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. First offering on its way.
Number 3.
Miles Straw comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Popped him up. Castro has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing into the pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Astros leave. Framber Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it live. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Freeman over at second. La Stella at first with no outs. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Angels. The catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. This is line to left. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Chris Davinsky enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now that
first pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Guys, it seems like this team just refuses to ever let a downward trend get any kind of traction.
Well, that's why they are where they are, Matt. They've been pretty unflappable when tested all season long. It tells you something about the character of this team, the way they respond to adversity. This team dropped a couple of games, so they upped their energy a bit and got right back on track. It's the trait of a champion, and this team has been looking like a real contender all season long.
The Angels, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
Yeah, and I don't think we need to emphasize what a monumental accomplishment that would be. It would be one heck of a feather in the cap for this team, who has already tied one of the most hallowed records in all of baseball.
Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 38.
All set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Hit softly down the line at first.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Smith typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Michael Hermosillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And the runner from first comes around to score. Chris Davinsky enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
This is in the air out to right. On the run is Tucker. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled away. In the air now, out to left. Pham is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yulieski.
High and deep to right center. Upton's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Justin Upton.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tucker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The catcher, Max.
Striding in, Max Stassi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Davinsky playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Aledmys Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kirby Yates is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Number 39.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Short, hit hard.
What a swing right there. Picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
Jose Altuve will come on as a pinch hitter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Martin Maldonado is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catcher,
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Line towards center field, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Michael Hermosillo. And he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Smoke toward third. A tag for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next to the Astros,
George Springer the next to hit, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hermosillo is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing across here this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Brad Peacock takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
number 41.
11th inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Diaz picks it up, and there are 2 away now. Justin Upton the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. This game's all tied at 4. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Bregman grounds third and is striding for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside-the-park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen.